sharing my screen. So here first I will write a syntax for proc contents, then we'll discuss one by one. Proc contents data is equal, just write the data set name, and we have some options also, then run it. That's only. Here we don't have any other statements here, just proc contents data set name, and the options are important. Each and every procedure has separate options on them. You have to by heart all these options. Okay, proc contents also separate options. These options only useful for contents procedure only. Don't use same options in other procedure, because other procedures has some other options. Procedure wise options also vary. You can use corresponding option while using the procedure. Then what is the purpose of proc contents? By using proc contents procedure, okay, here interview question, how to display the descriptive portion of the data set. What is mean by descriptive portion? Means descriptive is nothing but detailed information. I need a data set detailed information, means one data set I have given, I want to see the library information, whether that library is a work library or permanent library. Okay, that I need. Then data set information. Data set also I need only. What is the data set name, library name. Next one is the engine name. What is mean by engine? Engine is nothing but version name. Here we are using the 9.4 version, but if anybody using 9.2, 9.3, 9.1, by default engine is V9 engine. V9 only. Engine is a V9 here. That is a version, because we are using 9 series. So by default engine, you can see the V9 only. Next one is a mem type. What is mean by mem type? Mem type is nothing but in SAS mem type is basically categorized by 3 types. Mem type is a data, mem type is a catalog, mem type is a view also. But here I am executing the proc contents procedure data. Okay, proc print data, proc sort data, proc import data, proc contents data. All data sets member type is a data only. But it to be discussed catalog and view. I will explain, don't worry. Catalog and views also going forward. But all data sets member type is a data. Wait here. So this is a member type here. Interview question also, how many member types are available in SAS only. Member types are basically categorized by 3 types. One is a data, second one is a catalog, third one is a view. All data sets member type is a data one. Don't forget this one, data also. How to create a catalog means I will explain next week. Catalogs also, even views also, don't worry. Next one. Creation date. Next one is a modification date also. By using proc contents procedure, we can display the creation date as well as modification date also. I don't know when my data set is created, so we can use proc contents procedure. And I want to see the modification date also, recent modification date. Then again we can use proc contents procedure only. Proc contents main purpose is I have given one data set by you. I want to see the creation date. I want to see the modification date. You can execute proc contents procedure. We can display the easily creation date as well as modification date also. One is it. Next one is it here, number of variables only. I don't know how many variables are there in my data set, then how to check it. I have given one data set for you, but in that data set, very big data set, I don't know how many variables are there. I want to count. Then you can execute simply proc contents procedure. When we executed proc contents procedure, you can see the number of variables also. Next one is the number of observations. I don't know how many observations are there in my data set. Then we can execute proc contents procedure. We can see the observation count also. how many observations are there in my data set. That information also we can display it on there. Next one is a deleted observations. Deleted observation. What is meant by this? Can we deleted any observations? I mean 1 or 2. For example, if sex is equal to m, then delete only. So if sex is equal to m, then delete means in my data set totally 10 records, male records are there. Then indirectly we are deleting 10 records only. So we can see the deleted observations 0 or 10. I mean 0 means we have not deleted even single observation also. If we deleted any observation, that information also we can see it in the output window. That is a deleted observation. Next one is observation length here. Observation length means, for example, in my data set, 4 variables are there. 4 variables. What is the default variable length? 8 only. Then 8 into 4, totally 32. Then total observation length is a 32. For example, in my data set, only 3 variables are there. By default, each and every variable length is a 8. Then how many variables are there? 3 variables. Then 3 into 8, totally 24. Okay, 2 variables only. Then observation length is a 16. So depends on your observation variables, your observation length also into 8 only. For example, 10 variables are there. Then 10 into 8, total observation length is a 8, like that only. Okay, next one is an index. Index means this is also pending item for us. Each and every data set wise also we can create one index column. Okay, what is the purpose of index and how to use this index? Going in the SQL classes, I will let you know. SQL especially. By using index, we can improve the query performance only. Without using index, our query is executing 10 hours. After applying the index, our query will be executed in 2 hours only. So query performance wise will be use the index. We can create the index column in our data set also. But if we created any, we can create 1 index column or 2 index column or more than 2 also. If we create any index column, we can see the index columns count also 1 or 2, 3. Otherwise, by default, we can see the 0. 0 means we have not created any index column. Okay, but I will let you know index also, how to create the index going forward. That is a pending item for us. Next one is a sorted. Sorted means, what is meant by sorted? Before major statement, before update statement, before interleaving statement, sorting is a mandatory for both data sets only. My data set, how, this is also one more interview question. How to check the whether my data set has already sorted or not. Already sorted or not means that purpose also prop contents is very useful. Sorted yes means already sorted only. Sorted no means my data set has not sorted. So how to check it means that purpose we will use the prop contents procedure. Next one is a compressed information. Compressed means my data set has been compressed or not. So compress is equal to no, compress is equal to yes. This option we have discussed in our data set control options. By default, compress is equal to no, yeah. But if we use compress is equal to yes means my data set it will be compressed only. So that information also we can see it in our output window. Compress yes or no by using contents procedure. So next one is a path name. Path name means what is meant by. So already we have discussed in our character functions. Path name is a one function. By using path name function, we can display the library's path location. That is in data set only. Functions always we can use inside the data set. But how to check the path location? Okay, for my data set means again we have to use our contents procedure. By using prop contents procedure, we can display the path location of particular the data set only. This is in proc step. Path name is data step. Both are different. Okay. Interview question, how to check the path location in proc step only. That purpose prop contents is very useful. Next one is a variables. Okay, variables and attributes only. So what is meant by attributes? I will explain now. Attributes. So this is variables and attributes here. Variables means how many variables we can display the each and every variable, and attributes are nothing but what is meant by attributes. So sorry, not we have discussed the attrib statement, right? Any idea? Attrib is a one statement. We have discussed this is in our global statement only by label where. Anybody remember this one? Almost 30 classes back we have discussed this one. Attributes are nothing but type is a one attribute only, type. Then length is a one attribute only, length. Next one is a in-format and format also one attribute only. In-format. Next one is a format. Okay, last one is a label. Label also comes under attribute only. So basically attributes are categorized by type, length, in-format, format, label. These are the 5 attributes only in SAS. What are the attributes means? We can display the variable. For example, age. Age is my variable. What is the age type? What is the age length? What is the age in format? What is the age format? What is the age label also? We can display the each and every variable corresponding attributes also. We can display it in the output window. So this is our proc contents information here. Now I will execute one by one. So see this here. Now, for example, I will go for this is a Spurti 2. Under Spurti 2, you can see the how many columns are there? 4. Now I want to import this Spurti 2 from outside to inside. Then I want to apply the contents procedure. So you can follow in-file statement or you can use import also, your wish, because this is a delimited files. But when we use the in-file statement, we have to use first OBS is equal to 2. Don't forget that. No. Now I am copying and I have pasted. Go to properties, go to security, and you can copy this entire file path location, Spurti2. Now I want to import this file from outside to inside. Proc import. Okay, data file is equal to give your file path location. Then out is equal to I am giving Spurti. Then TVMS is equal to XLSX replace only. So do we need to specify any other delimiter statement here? Anybody? I mean, when I open my txt file, you can see here delimiter is required or not? No. Because that is a space delimited file. Spurti, then run. Okay. Now I am submitting this one. So submit this one. When we submit, then what happens? Again, my problem is my desktop problem. Okay. Yeah, luckily we have imported. So see this here, ID, name, age, salary, we have successfully imported from outside to inside. Go to work library. We have imported my data from outside. My data set name is a Spurti. On top of this, I want to execute the proc contents procedure. Proc contents data is equal. What is our data set name? My data set name is Spurti. Then run it on. So when I am submitting this one, you can see here, this is our contents procedure. You can see contents procedure only. Now you can see data set name under contents procedure. This is the one object. This is the one more object. This is the one more object. Totally we are displaying. This is called object only. You can see the totally 3 steps here. Step is nothing but one object. You can see inside the first object. Okay, what are the content is there means data set name work.spurti. Work is my library. Spurti is a data set name. Member type already I told. all data sets member type is equal to data. Top contains data is equal to data set name. Member type is by default data. Engine name. Engine name is already I told. Version 9. We are using 9 series. So that is the reason we are displaying the V9 only. Even if anybody executing version 9.2, 9.3 also, you can see the engine is a V9 only. Next one is a creation date. When we created, modification date, when we modified, like we can display that information also. You can see 2024, 2024, creation date, modification date, both are same only because I have created today this data set. So data set name, member name, engine, creation date, modification date, these are the things not required because data representation is a Windows 64 operating system. If anybody using 32 operating system, you can see the 32. So that's the reason. These three things are not required for us. That is by default only. Concentrate on right side. In my data set, totally how many observations are there? How many observations? Only 2 observations are there. How many variables are there in my data set? Spooty data set, how many variables are there? You can see the 4 variables. Indexes, as of now, I have not created any indexes. That's the reason it shows 0. Observations length, as I said, totally how many variables are there? 4. Then 4 into 8, how much here? 4 into 8, you can see the 32. So total observation length is a 32. For example, my variables count is a 5. Then anybody? My variables count 5. Then what is observation length? 40. 40. My variables are 10. Then what is our observation? 80. Sorry? 80. 80. So you can see the deleted observation. As of now, we have deleted any observations here as of now? No, right? So that's the reason you can see the 0. If we deleted any observation, then we can see the how many observations we have deleted. That information also we can see it in the output window. Next one is a compressed no, sorted no, which means what is mean by this here? Compressed no and sorted no means what is mean by this here? Our data set has not sorted, has not compressed also. Yes sir. Clear my point here. Okay? Anybody any doubt here? Yeah. Just communicate here. Shall I explain fast or? No, it's clear. Clear? Okay. So next one is that we have just with here some disturbances. So now you can see here the second object only. This is the first object already we have done. Go to second object. In our second object we are concentrating only path name only. Okay, we are concentrating only path name here. You can see here file name. This is my path location. My data set name is a Spooty data set. It saves under which library, I mean which path location. This is my total entire path location. By using proc contains procedure, we can display the data set path location also. This is my path location. You can copy and paste it. We can go for this. When we enter this, copy and paste it. This total is C.2 here. Under this folder, you can see the Spooty data set also in your machine. So by using path name is a one function. By using path name, we can display the library path location. By using proc contains also, we can display the that library including dataset path location also. This is also one more interview question. Next one is last one is you can see this is a very important point. Alphabetic list of variables and attributes. You have to say entire sentence in the interview. Don't say alphabetic only. Entire sentence we need. Alphabetic list of variables and attributes only. What is meant by alphabetic list of variables and attributes? So when I open my Spooty to text file, so concentrate on alphabetic wise variables only. which one is a constant and variables alphabetic wise, which one is the first column, which one is the second column here, alphabetic wise. Age is the first column or salary is the first column here, alphabetic wise. Age second column. Sorry, ID. Okay, so see this here. When I open my data output, you can see the constant and variables. So you can see the age is the first column, ID is the second column, name is the third column, salary is actually age is the third position in my TXT file. So when I open, you can see age is the third column, ID is the first column actually. So you can see ID is the first column, but we are displaying the alphabetic list of variables. First one is the age, second one is the ID, third one is the name, fourth one is the salary, and you can see the type, length, format, in format. All these are which one here? All these are attributes or not? Type, length, in format, format. So here you can see the attributes only. Attributes are nothing but type, length, in format, format, including label. So here, why we are displaying the best width, that means if we not specify the any in format and format for numeric variables, so by default when we use the proc import procedure, by default in format for numeric variables, best width data only. Okay, without using this, with the use this, output is the same. Don't worry, no need to specify this best width data also in the infile statement. But if anybody using proc import procedure while importing the data from outside to inside, you can see the best width data one in format and format for numeric variables only. Okay, so this is the very big output. These are the information we can display it in our output window. This is our prop contents only. Now see this here. This is again I am saying last object is a very important alphabetic list of variables and attributes only. Now I will explain one more series. So here prop contents data is equal to SAS input at classroom. Now just execute this one. So now what is member type here? This one. What is the class member type? Member type. Sorry? Data. So engine is a winner. If anybody listening clinical classes as well as my classes simultaneously, we can concentrate on only one batch here. Don't concentrate two batches only. Okay, either that's because 7 a.m. timing also same timing only. My batch strength is very less. I know initially 30 members, now only 15 members are joining. So that's the reason I am saying if anybody is attending simultaneously 7 a.m. clinical, 7 a.m. base SAS classes, that is not good. Concentrate either my batch or that batch. Your wish. Okay, so here prop contents data is equal to SAS output at class. Now you can see here what is my creation date, what is my modification date here. Anybody check it and let me know. Totally 2013 only V9. You can see the observations are in my SAS output at class. How many observations are there? 9. Variables are only 5 variables are there. Then totally observation length is 5 into 8? 40. So what about deleted observation, compressed, sorted, everything is there? Yes sir. No, right? I mean sorted, we have not sorted the class data set. We have not compressed the class data set. That's the reason we are displaying the no only. Yes or no? Clear my point? Okay. Now this class data set where it will be saved means you can see the C program file Sandstorm Source Foundation, so on. So this is the path location of the SAS output at classroom. SAS output at class. You can see the alphabetic list of variables and attributes. Okay. In this data set we are displaying the only type and length only. Type is a one attribute, length is a one attribute, but we are not seeing any in format and format, even label also, because we have not used the in format label for my class data set. If anybody specify the informat, format, label, we can display that information also in the output window by using contents procedure. Now you can see alphabetic list of variables means age is the first variable, next height, next name, next sex, next weight. But in my output window, when we printed, name is the first column, sex is the second column, then age is the third column, like that. But when we use contents procedure, by default we can display the alphabetic list of variables. I don't want alphabetic list of variables, I need variables in creation order. So for example, if I am submitting this one, so as per my text file, first column is the ID, second column is the name, third column is the age, fourth column is the salary. But here we are displaying the first column is the age, second column is the ID. But I don't want to display like this. I want to display variables in creation order. I don't want alphabetic list of variables. Then we have to use here before semicolon var num. Var num is the one option. This is also one interview question. What is the purpose of var num option? By using var num option, we can display the variables in creation order. Output is the same only. But instead of the alphabetic list of this one and this one both are same, but concentrate on this one. Now you can see the variables in creation order. Instead of the alphabetic list of variables and attributes, we are displaying the variables in creation order. You can see the variables ID is in my first column, name, age, salary. By using contents procedure, we can see the variables and corresponding attributes also. So what format I used it, what in format I used it, I want to see, then you can execute contents procedure. We can see the informat, format, label, everything we can display it in our output window by using contents. So without using var num option, I have printed alphabetic list of variables and attributes. With the use var num, I have printed variables in creation order. So var num is the first option. What is the purpose of this means? If you want to display the variables in creation order, instead of alphabetic list of variables and attributes, you can use var num. Next one is a position. So second option is a position. What is the purpose of position? Anybody check it and let me know. This is my output. So concentrate on this output. First object, second object is the same, but concentrate on last two objects. So what is the difference between previous output and current output? Anybody? You can see the alphabetic list of variables and attributes, and you can see the variables in creation order. Both are we are displaying at a time only. So without using any option, by default alphabetic list of variables and attributes, with the use var num, we can display the variables in creation order. With the use position, we can display the alphabetic list of variables and attributes, and we can display the variables in creation order, both at a time only by using position option. So clear, or anybody any doubt here? Var num and position, please. Okay. Next one is here. So this is the very lengthy output. I don't want a very lengthy output. I need very short output. One more option is a short. Short is a one option, but when we use the short option, we can display the only columns names. That's only in our output window. We cannot see the other information in the output. So we can see the only columns. Whatever columns are available, you can see here. Alphabetic list of variables are work.spurti. That is a age, ID, name, salary. Only alphabetic list only. I don't want alphabetic list. I need variables in creation order. That is also I need column names only. I don't want even attributes also. Then along with the chart option, we have to use var num option. Now I am submitting this one. When I submitted, you can see it in your output window, variables in creation order. That is a ID, name, age, salary. Totally in my data set, we have only 4 columns are available. Okay, these 4 columns we have printed only. This, what is the purpose of short means? If you want to see the only columns information, we can use the short option along with the prop contents procedure. If you want columns in variables in creation order along with the short option, please use the var_num option. So this is the contents. What is the purpose of this means? Once you have imported your data from outside to inside, this is the validation purpose. How many variables, how many observations, my data set has sorted, compressed, path location. Even I want to check the attributes also, type, whether that is a character or numeric only. Okay, if I open this one, you can see after imported, you can see here ID type is a number, the name type is a character, age is a number, salary is a number. Even we can check the verify the length also, whether 8 or 5 or 8. Even we can check the format and format, everything we can check it after imported our data from outside to inside. I want to check the everything only. I want to check the detailing number of variables, because I have given one data set. I don't know how many columns, I don't know how many rows. After imported, you can execute contents procedure. You can see the observations are 2, variables are 4, means we can check like this only. Totally compressed is sorted, and you can see the attributes, very important. By using attributes, we can easily validate whether type is a character or numeric, length is a 8 or 2 or 5 or 10, length also, in format and format also, even label also. Everything we can verify it by using contents procedure after importing the data from outside to inside. That's okay. So this is our prop contents procedure here. Anybody, anytime, you can ask me. Yes, please. Contents is over. Next I will go for prop sort procedure. Prop print data is self.class. Okay, then run it. So when I am submitting this one, we can see it in my output window. Okay, so see this here, my data set, concentrated my data set, my values are not properly sorted. You can see here, I want to sort my data set only. Then we can use prop sort procedure. This is already we have discussed high levelly. Before match, before set, before interleaving or update statement. Now I want to sort sex wise my data, ascending order or descending order, then after we do that. So that purpose we have to use here prop sort data is equal, data set name is required, SAS data class, then out is equal to I am giving class data set by whatever column if you want. Okay, here what is the purpose of out means? By using out statement, we can create the new data set here. This is my main data set. This is the sorted data set only. By using out statement, I am doing this. Then you can use the column name only, whatever column. We can use the character column as well as numeric column also. Now prop print data is equal, my data set name is a class, then run. Now I am submitting this one. When I submit it, we can see it in my output window. Concentrate your text values. First 9 categories are female category. Next categories are male category. You can see the female and you can see the male. By default, we can display in ascending order. Ascending order means concentrate alphabetic wise. First one is a A, next one is a B. Here also first one is a F, next one is a M only. So alphabetic wise, which one is the first value, we can display the first those values. Later we can display the next values only, alphabet, if you go for alphabetic wise. I want to display the descending order only. Descending order means instead of the female category in the first position, I want to display the male category. Later I want to display the female category. Then how can we display? First I want to display the male category, later I want to display the female category. Then we can use here one more option is there by descending sex only. If anybody wants to display the data in the descending order, then you can use the descending and column name only. Now I am submitting this one. When I submit it, we can see it here. First is a concentrated male only. The second is a female only. You can see here. Male and female I have printed only. Both I have printed here. First one is a male position, next one is a female position. I hope this is. Now, can we use both at a time? Both at a time means I want to use the two columns at a time in my sort procedure. Whether is it possible? Yes, it is possible. We can use any number of columns also. For example, I want to use the sex, I want to use the age only. Here at a time I am using the two columns in my by statement, because in the clinical side, okay, while using crop start procedure, sometimes will be used the one column, sometimes will be used the more than one column also, depending on the requirement only. While attending the clinical classes, you can get more idea. Now I am submitting this one. When I submitted by sex and age, you can see here concentrated and female category, only female only. Okay. Female 11, female 12, female 13, female 14, female 15. Concentrate and age only. Age values also, you can see 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, ascending the order. Next to go for male category. Male also you can see the age values, male and age values, you can see the ascending order, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, like that only. Okay, so we can display, we can use the two columns. One is a ascending, other one is a descending. Is that possible? Yes, it is possible only. For example, sex is ascending and age is a descending one. By sex, descending, age. Then here, when I am submitting this one, we can see it here. Okay, concentrate on this. This is a female, this is the male only. That is the ascending order. But concentrate on age only. First one is a 15, 14, 30, 12, 11. This is a descending one. One is a ascending, other one is a descending. Because I have used the descending age only. Okay. So as of now, clear, or anybody any doubt here, please? Yeah. Clear. So now here I am copying this one and Control C, and I have pasted here Control V. Now save it. Now I am executing this one again. Which one? This proc import procedure. Now when I am importing, you can see the totally 4 observations are there. 101, 102 totally. But you can see the ID values. ID values are not properly sorted. 102, 102, 101, 102 is there. Now I want to do the sort by Spooty dataset. Proc sort data is equal to SAS self dot class. Out is equal to not class here. Proc sort data is equal to Spooty. Just now I have imported. Out is equal to Spooty underscore SRT sort only by ID. Then run it. Again proc print data is equal Spooty underscore SRT, then run it only. Run it. This is. Now I am submitting this one. When I submit it, you can see it in your output window. Now you can see the ID values properly sorted only. 102, 102, 102, 102. Then anybody please let me know how many duplicate observations are available in my dataset here totally. 2. 101 repeated one time, 102 repeated one time only, totally 2 times. Now anybody just let me know what are the options we have discussed in contents procedure now. Contents wise we have discussed the 3 options. What are those? Just recall it and position chart. Then we are discussing this one. Which one? Crop sort procedure. No dupe or dupe rec, both are same only. Dupe rec only. Dupe rec. Next one is a no dupe key. No dupe key. Next one is a dupe out. Dupe out only. Next one is dupe out here. This is a dupe out. Next one is a one more tag sort. One more sort sequence. Sort sequence only. So these are the options are available in my contents procedure. Okay. So if I have started, we can complete only one only, because each and everything this is important. How to remove the duplicate observations in my here totally 5 interview questions in sort procedure. Totally 5. How to remove the duplicate observation? That is the first question. Second question is what is the difference between no dupe or no dupe key? That is the second question. Third question is how to store the duplicate observations. I want to delete the duplicate observations, but I want to store those duplicate observations into separate data set. How can we do that? That is a third question. What is the purpose of tag sort? This is also one, but this tag set is not useful for clinical, but interview purpose this is very useful. This is also they are asking. Next one is under sort sequence. Again, we have 3 more interview questions are there. So in sort only we have at least 6 to 7 questions are there. Sort sequence also very important. So I need one more class to discuss this sort procedure and one more procedure also. But I will these are the options here. Please make a note. I will complete this on our Monday class. Next one is I am starting one more procedure. I mean, I have executed only proc sort procedure, but not options yet to be discussed. I will explain these options on Monday class. Now I want to next procedure I am explaining. Delete. How to delete this SAS data set? I want to delete the SAS data set, then how will we do that? That is the interview question. So for that purpose will be used the proc delete data is equal. You can mention the data set name only. Data set name is a class. So you can see under work library class is there. I am deleting my class data set. When I submitted proc delete data, so you can see only Spooty sort is there, but there is no deleting class. Mem type is equal to data. Already I told all data sets mem by type is a data. I have deleted the one data set, that is a class data set only. Next. So I want to delete the 2 data sets at a time. Is that possible? Yes, it is possible only. Now proc delete data is equal to Spooty space. I want to delete the Spooty underscore SRT also. I want to delete the 2 data sets at a time only. So you have to specify the each and every data set name separated by space here. We can delete n number of data sets. There is no limit also. Now I am submitting this one. Now you can see. Sorry?
I have a question.
Yes.
So in a work library, say like I have a temporary data in all my data sets. In the work library, I want to delete all of them.
You have to say, you have to mention all the, at a time if you want to delete the all data sets, for example, now I am executing again. Wait.
Chart basically I want to delete all the data sets in a specific library.
Yes, we can delete all data sets at a time only. Now go to your work library. Totally how many data sets are there in your work library? 3. Proc delete data is equal. You can mention underscore on underscore only. Okay, underscore on underscore. So when we mention underscore on underscore, whatever data sets are available in your work library, we can delete at a time all data sets. See this, there is no data sets, all data sets we have deleted. But when it will be tough means, in my work library 100 data sets are there, 100. I want to delete the 95 data sets only. I need only 5 data sets. Remaining 95 data sets I don't want. In that scenario, we have to specify the all 95 data sets names. Got it my point here? So that is a tough time for us when we deleted 30 data sets at a time. Means if we use proc delete procedure, it is not good for us. That purpose we have some other, because we in proc delete procedure we don't have select and exclude statements only. Select and exclude statement it won't work in proc delete procedure. Select means I want to select only 2 data sets, then we can only delete those data sets only. Otherwise exclude. Exclude means I don't want to delete 2 data sets. Please mention exclude statement. But these select and exclude 2 separate statements. These 2 statements it won't work in proc delete procedure. That is a drawback in delete procedure. Out of 50 data sets, I want to delete the 48 data sets. Then if we exclude remaining 2 data sets, when we use exclude statement, indirectly we can delete all 48 data sets. But select and exclude statements, it won't work in proc delete. If you want to delete all 48 datasets at a time, please mention each and every dataset. Here, proc delete data is equal to smoothly start space 48 datasets we have to specify. That is a very lengthy process. Then how to delete the 48 datasets at a time? Okay, without mentioning datasets names. Going forward, I will let you know. Maybe next week I will complete that procedure also. Okay, this is the one interview question. How to delete the dataset physically? Physically means in my work library, one dataset is available. I want to delete that dataset entire physically. Then we can use the proc delete procedure. If you want to delete the all datasets at a time, then underscore all underscore, it is very useful. So this is our today's class. Monday I will explain these options, node of, V2, about everything.